Wouldn't you know it, sideways. Did that go back to being sideways? That's dumb. Okay, master. We're gonna try to fix it. Okay, please don't go sideways. There we go. Thank you, technology. Okay, hi everyone. I hope everyone's having a good evening, or morning, or afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Blacks to red. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Okay. I'd show you guys some of the artwork that I've been working on lately. Yeah, I just finished that Medusa one. And then I just finished the Spider-Man one. I'll show you the ones I messed up too, but I don't know what I did with them. I messed up a handful. Oh yeah, so here's the messed up one before I started over. Right? So. And here's the one originally from last night. And then here's the East of West Commission. Can you guys see that okay? Yeah, it's all ink. It's all pen and ink and brush pen. Okay, so here's the messed up. Here's the messed up Venom one. You guys see that alright? See that? I didn't know how to render it all that well. So I was trying stuff out, didn't work out. So here's the one that I ended up going with. You guys see that okay? It's all super cross-hatchy. Light box, how do you mean? I don't understand. Here's an art trade I'm doing with my friend Anna, who's phenomenal. Apparently she likes Echo from League of Legends. This is the Usagi one from a little while back. I think this was 2 weeks back when Austin was on Periscope with me. You know, I was coming to an end. I was like nearing the end of inking this thing, and you can tell there's like a lot of whiteout on the dinosaur's face because I think I smeared the hat. Or no, I actually was inking the last bit of it, and then I ended up smearing the dinosaur's face, which sucked. And then here's a commission I did. I think this was from New York Comic Con. I forgot to finish it before I left the show, so finished it while I was at home. And then Alice in Wonderland piece. I don't remember if I did this during the stream. I think I did it during the stream. No, I don't think so. I don't think I did it during the stream. I think I did it offline. Do you guys know who Alison Smith is? You guys know her work at all? She's amazing. Incredible illustrator. Really, really nice lady. And when we were in New York Comic Con, I gave her a copy of my my sketchbook, which is cover 2015. And oh wait, actually here's the. I think I did this one on stream, right? Yeah, I think I did that. That's what I've been busy with. Let's see what else is around my desk. I did this. Yep, I messed that up. I'm gonna do that better later. So anyway, I gave Allison a copy of my book, and Allison gave me this as a thank you. It's friggin' brilliant, right? Look how good that is. Holy cow. And Allison knows how much I like butts and boobs. So she catered it just for me. Anyway, you guys should check her out. She's on Instagram. Allison Smith Art, I think it is. Allison is two L's, A-L-L-I. So yeah, we're gonna try to ink this tonight. Which is one of those supposedly quick commissions that I got. Let's see how quickly I can ink it without smearing. Write her name, is that what you're saying? Sorry, I've been out of it. I'm a little rusty when it comes to the periscoping, so you're gonna have to forgive me. I want to try to spend like a half hour on this and then call it a night. It's been a great day. Shut up, Tomb Raider. Shut up, Tomb Raider. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? I hope it was restful and full of food. It was nice to meet you at NYCC. Thanks for dropping by. New York was a lot of fun. It is 10 p.m. in California. What time is it where you guys are individually? Wait, first of all, Just as a, just so I have a point of reference, where is everybody? Can you guys tell me where you're at right now? (1 a.m. North Carolina). Okay, so we have a diverse group of people covering multiple time zones. Shouldn't you guys be sleeping or something? Isn't sleep important? Okay, you guys must be young. Somebody remembers the old rules? What kind of pen is that? Anyway, you have to adult tomorrow, eh? And yet you're still cool enough to drop by my stream, even if it's just for a few minutes. Very kind of you. It's a weird statement. I have seen a bit of it. If you've seen my stream before, is that what you're saying? I see. So this is an old hat. You're not impressed by this stuff anymore. What you're saying is that you've seen this shit. I was talking to a lady about boobs. Oh, yeah, you mean Austin? Yep. It really was. That was a great conversation. Okay, as usual, you guys are more than welcome to ask questions while I'm doing this, and if I happen to miss one because I'm drawing right at the time that you ask them, don't feel bad about asking again, it's not rude. Boobs are so complicated, you can talk hours about them. Let's see. Do we buy into the idea that boobs are complicated? Do we give any of that any sort of legitimacy? Okay, Aaron Lulu, you're up. They are and they aren't. Why are they and why are they not? Fat-filled fun bags. That's very flattering. Yeah, I was looking at the costume for this thing. Which, I don't know, it came up a little ridiculous to me, and I thought, geez, man. It must be cold where she is. Well, it's almost Christmas. Of course it's cold. Duh. You guys got a jump start on that tree. Alright, what should we talk about? Let's see, I don't have any new stories. I've just been working this entire time. I wish I did. How was that Warriors piece for you, Joe? Were you the man of the hour? By the way, for guys who didn't know, you guys saw that the Warriors piece I did on just recently. I showed it off on Instagram. Do I plan on making any t-shirts? No. Not that I know of. I leave all the merchandising stuff to Jason, my art dealer. And I don't think we've ever discussed getting any sort of t-shirts made. What's the same name on Instagram? What are you asking? Do I plan on buying any t-shirts? Yeah. I've been working out, man. My chest is expanding. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's not confirmed. That's a lie. My name on Instagram is, Eric Canete. A-R-I-C, no space. Canete. Oh, yeah. Hey, you know what? That's another thing I need to show you. It's friggin' awesome. So Leo, my colorist and book designer for Run Love Kill, got me this shirt from Designer Con. Holy shit, it's awesome. Look at this thing. Look at that. Isn't that great? Isn't that so fucking badass? I don't know who the artist is. Oh, some guy named Pasquale, I guess. That thing is so cool. And then he got me this thing from the guys at Zero Fucks Hero. Have you guys seen this? I can unbox it for you. This is so awesome. I saw Leo post about it, and I said, you have to get me that. It was basically this. Unicorn. Isn't that awesome? And these guys were kind enough to reach out to me via Instagram after they saw I had posted it and I wanted it, and they said, listen, if you don't get your hands on it, please give us your address and we'll send one out to you. Luckily, Leo grabbed me nabbed me a, you know what? I have not seen this yet, so we're gonna look at it together. And I know you're here wondering if I was gonna, looking forward to the drawing, but I haven't seen this thing yet. Oh, look how awesome! Holy crap, it's heavy. I get that. Man, I know a handful of people who could use this fucking shit. This looks so cool. Well, it probably is a sex toy. To each their own. I'm not judging you. If that's what you see, then that's what you see. Anyway, that's cool. That's going up. Alright, back to drawing. I like where your head's at, young lady. Gentlemen, listen to this woman. She knows what she's talking about. Which recent commission has been the most challenging? The Spider-Man one that I just did yesterday. Both challenging and annoying. It was super annoying because I thought it would be an easy commission. After all, it was just Spider-Man. But after I got into it, I realized it's very difficult to make somebody Spider-Man-ish without having him sort of jumping and kicking. But because those commissions were only supposed to be busts, I couldn't put like a full figure on there, right? So to find a good pose for Spider-Man, omitting jumping and kicking or like perching or whatever, all the standard Spider-Man stuff, was a little bit challenging. Yeah, well, it was challenging yesterday. If I did it again today, I'd probably come up with something pretty cool, but yesterday was challenging. Am I dreading any ones that's still on my plate? Yeah, somebody commissioned a full-on Captain America in Copic in full color. My mouth waters at that opportunity. So I'm both sort of like looking forward to it and dreading it. And that's why I was practicing with the Medusa image, because I wanted to try new things. How many of you guys are artists? How many of you guys draw? Who are watching right now? So, of the ones that are answering, a good portion of you actually draw, yeah? Okay, of the people watching now, how many of you don't draw? Look at that, for the most part, you all draw. Okay, how many of you all draw for a living? Do you even do full body color stuff? Yeah. I do. Not often, because it's really super time consuming and I get bored very easily, but... Wait, 15% of your income on drawing. What do you do with the 85%? Please tell me contract killer. Please tell me contract killer. Please say contract killer. Fuck. Alright, well, Still cool, I guess. So Aaron left for a minute and then came back talking a foreign language. We're going to ask her about it in a minute. What the hell is Spaceballs? What are you talking about? What the heck is a spaceball? Just kidding, I've seen Spaceballs. I'm trolling. What the hell is the Schwartz? What the hell is Bill Murray? Stop. You're making me feel incredibly inadequate. Am I planning on watching Force Awakens opening day? Wouldn't it be funny if I said I've already seen it? Wouldn't that be hilarious? No, I do not have a favorite character that I do a commission of. You go to a school that will allow you to leave early so you can watch a sci-fi movie. Is that how I'm understanding it? time spent on this commission? I don't know. Took me like half an hour to pencil it while I was waiting for traffic to die down at work. And now probably take me a little longer to ink it because I'm chit-chatting with you guys, which is pretty awesome. I went out and watched that The Night Before movie, the one with Seth Rogen and the Christmas movie, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and oh geez, what is the actor's name who plays Falcon on Captain America? What's that dude's name? Howard Mackey, is that it? Saw that movie over the weekend, just as a break. Oh, Anthony Mackie, yes, not Howard. It's okay. Goofy sort of movie. Shoot, I can't remember. Yeah, I have been just head down and working the past few weeks. So there has not been too many exciting things. CTN rolled through town. That was a lot of fun. Got a chance to go to that. While CTN was in town, I don't know if you guys know Ian McHugh. Ian McHugh is an incredible designer and concept artist. You guys should really look him up. And he went to go visit Riot today, my work, at my job. And we had a chance to chit-chat, and that guy is incredibly inspiring. And I wish I could do half of the stuff that he does. But, yep, he dropped by, hung out for a little bit, gave me a copy of his book. I'll have to show it to you. Yeah. It's pretty awesome. So he ran out of copies. As he tells the story, he ran out of copies because he sold them all out at CTN. So he gave me his table copy. Look at that, isn't that funny? It still has the sticker on it. I think he tried to take it off to no avail. Like it was just not coming off. But whatever, he told me, hey Eric, I gotta give you the table copy. And he's like, it's a table copy, so he's got the stickers on it for $25 or whatever. And I said, don't fucking take it off. It makes for a great story. You know, it makes for a nice little, I don't know, I think it's kind of charming. Anyway, so here's his stuff. Look at that. Fucking A, how good is that? Jesus. That is just brilliant how it just makes things look effortless. Look at that. Jeez Louises. You guys seeing this? Holy mackerel. And there's pages and pages of this stuff. I mean, for fuck's sake, look how good this man is. Here's some value drawings that are really super brilliant. Jeez Louise. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I can't stop looking. I can't keep looking at that. That's depressing. Okay, we're gonna ink some more. Oh, did you guys see that? Holy cow. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, go to my Instagram account. Oh, actually, no, that's a lie. I've since taken it down, right? But John Paul Leon, I got a chance to meet him through Tommy Lee Edwards, who is repped by my art dealer, Jason Schachter. And I said, hey, Tommy, I've been a huge fan of John Paul Leon since friggin' forever. I would like to get a Black Bolt commission from him to add to my collection. Do you think he'd be up for it? You know, does he have room? Now, he knows him because they work together on stuff, and he's like, I'll make the introductions for you online. So that's what happened. And I asked him about the Black Bolt thing, and he said, absolutely. Now, here's the thing. I don't ever expect people to know who I am. I just don't know that about myself. I don't know. Maybe it's me doing my very best to stay as humble as possible. But I don't know that about myself at all. So when I email people, I'm like, hey, you know, I'm a big fan. I'm hoping that you have room on your commissions list. And if you do, please consider taking this commission on, right? And yeah, it's from a Black Bolt collection, and blah blah. I break it down for them, and I ask them for the rates, and I ask them, you know, hey, how much does it cost, whatever. All the technical things that you ask for when you ask a person to do a commission for you. And they treat it just like everybody else. Until, I think, might be the third or fourth email in, and they read my email address. And that's when it gets like, I don't want to say embarrassing and I don't want to say weird, but it turns into something very peculiar. And they're like, not the Eric Canete that, and then they'll start listing off my work. Not the Eric Canete that does X, Y, and Z. And then I say, yep, that's me. I'm a huge fan of your work, man. And then they'll say, well, I can't possibly expect you to pay for that, man. And that's what I mean by peculiar. I'm all like, huh. And then I ask, why do you think that? And then they say, well, you're that guy. Which makes me laugh. Because I don't think of myself as, oh, he. Give it to me for free. I'm just like any other dude in my mind. In the future, you should use my name. The ethics behind that question. I did a commission for you? What was it? I hope it was good. Or I hope it was okay. I can live with okay. I did? Was it good? Were you happy with it? Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're happy, man. And let me thank you now, 7 years after the fact, for being kind enough to support me. Thank you. Like I said, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Have you ever had to turn down? Yep, I have. I did it recently. Somebody wanted me to draw Batman on a gargoyle. And I said, nope. I spend the first hour or two walking around the con. If someone offers free art, do you ever offer an art in exchange? Yeah, that's a weird gray area. Yeah, it's like I don't want to ever feel like I'm obligated to give somebody a piece of art because they gave me something first, you know? That'd be, I don't know, that would feel a little weird to me. Right? You know what I mean? Doesn't that make sense? You're on my list. Oh, right. Which image is yours? Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, in those specific cases, sure. I want to find a way to. My initial reaction is always to give them money, right? Because it's like they work very, very hard to be as good as they've become, and they're worth every penny. But oftentimes they're very kind enough to decline the money in favor of doing like an art trade or something, and I feel really funny about it because they're, like I said earlier, I'm a fan. I'm such a huge fan of those guys that I feel a little weird trading. They're such accomplished people, you know. It is not. I think this is a Marvel character called Lady Bullseye. I had to look up a reference for her. I didn't know who she was. You have a concept for a book, okay? Congratulations. Good luck. You've kept art at more hobby level. Okay. I think to each their own, right? If you find enjoyment in it, then yeah, that's awesome. You just gave away your $1 million idea on my feed or on my. Liberties is like, I don't know, the costume in and of itself was already sort of like libertyful. Yeah, look it up. It's pretty close. It's not exact. Am I grumpy? Nah. Did you need to go to school for animation? No, I mean, I don't know if I needed to. I'm guessing I would have wanted to. But I got a job right out of high school. I changed a lot. Okay. Have I stopped running? Nope. I have not. Lefties, yeah. Cursed, I like to call it. Always the danger of smearing, being left-handed. How did I get a job? Were you just recommended or did I apply? I got very, very lucky. I was ghosting for somebody for a very long time. Well, not long time, for a few months or so. They worked in the animation industry. We got introduced by a mutual acquaintance. He needed an assistant, but he didn't end up telling them that it was that he was using an assistant. So he was picking up a lot of freelance, taking them home, and then giving them to me. And so I would do them. And, you know, people are smart. They figured out that he couldn't possibly do them all. So he had an assistant. When the opportunity came around, they asked him about me and said, so who's your assistant guy? Is there any way that we can bring him on board? And so I got full-time work based off of that. And from there, we just parlay that into the next thing. And yeah, I just tried to keep my ear to the ground. I tried to work my butt off at every opportunity that I got, and kind of just went from there. And that was about that was 17 years old. If you can find somebody to give you a gig doing art for a living, more power. How old am I now? I am 40? 40? I think. I think I'm 40. Do I sound like a kid? I don't know if I'm supposed to take that in a complimentary way. Take you under my wing, I would ruin you. And I already have an assistant. Hey, that's the right attitude. How did I pick the poses? I don't use too much reference for the poses. I have like a handful of them that I go to, and I twist around and I play around with, manipulate. So and then and I just go from there. I'm not heavy on the reference, as most of you can probably tell. Hey, we're really close to being done. What do you know? Line weights closest to the light source are thinner. Line weights further away from the light source are thicker. And that's just a rule of thumb I never follow. But that's something you can try before, up until you get comfortable enough coming up your own rules. I'm not heavy-handed. Huh. could have sworn I was. Or at least in my head I thought I was. Interesting. Schoolism is a lot of fun. The last thing that I went to was Denver, and that was super inspirational for me. Now, the Imaginism/schoolism thing I did in Montreal, that was a lot of fun too. I wish I could keep doing that. Apparently, there's already new students at the house, so I want to go visit again just so I can see the lake in the backyard, which, according to Terry, the instructor for the school, is frozen over. So I do not work for schoolism. Nope. I'm good friends with Bobby and Kay, who founded it and own it and partially run it. And I'm good friends with, or at least I've become good friends with Thierry Lafontaine, who is the instructor at their schoolism house in Montreal, or near Montreal. How many pen brushes? I just use this one. I'm not very fancy. And as a matter of fact, the reason why I only use this one is because I'm very, very lazy. And I'd rather not keep switching brushes if it's possible. So whenever you see me switch to another tool, it's typically a pen, so that I can, get these like semi-feathery lines, right? Good night, man. Yeah, I just started watching that series this past weekend during Thanksgiving holiday. I haven't seen all of it, but it seems pretty interesting. I feel like I should watch it as opposed to just listen to it. I bet it's super compelling. You're using me as an excuse to procrastinate your finals. Oh boy. That's trouble, man. Don't do it. Do I ever forget you're an artist and think, nope. I don't think I've ever woke up in the morning and thought to myself, wait, what do I do again? That's a great question. But that would be terrifying. That's a good attitude to have, man. You're quite probably are very, very accurate. You don't suck at everything. Thanks, man. I'm almost done, actually. Just gotta worry about this leg tattoo and I'm calling it a night. Yeah, whoever designed this character has put things on her that made me question what the design sense was all about. But hey, I'm not responsible for her. Yeah, neither did I. When they first asked for it, I was thinking Lady Deadpool, right? Which was, fun and whimsical and comedy based as far as Marvel characters are concerned. But when I checked the brief and the email again, it was like, this character. And I was like, what the fuck is this character? Yeah, I just thought it was Lady. Anything else but this one. I had no idea. Miracle and Hyde. Nope. Is it a TV series? From the BBC? Hey, that was quick. Not hardly ever do I draw straight to pen. Okay, that should be it. Thank you all. Thanks for sticking around. Everyone have a good evening. We can do this again. Have a good night. Thanks, guys.